Stick to your strategy and don't strategy hop. Hey guys, I hope you're all well and staying blessed. So if you are on this video, you must have watched part 1 where I gave you some insight and my review, and we had a mini study session of what's inside of this book. Now today we're going to review and study this book. This is Trading Secrets, and let me tell you, there are some secrets in here. Cheers, and I hope you guys have got some herbal tea. Make yourself a tea, and if not, a glass of water is fine. So this is called Price Action Trading Secrets by Rayner, and he's great. I actually follow him on Instagram as well. I will link this down below. This is a slept on book. I have never heard anyone speak about this book. It's just one of those books, and again, same with the other book that we did in part 1. One of those books that no one speaks on, but today I'm going to speak on it because this is again this is not even just giving beginner, this is giving intermediate. You should never stop learning. I will never understand people that just stop learning and thinking that they don't need to learn because they've made profits in the markets. That's just so silly. You still need to gain knowledge, and it's so good to just refresh your mind. Sometimes books can get a little bit wishy-washy, especially if you already know stuff, but why not just gain knowledge? What if you want to write a book one day? How about read the book so you can, get ideas and insight into how you'd write a trading book? So in the introduction, he explained when he was 20 years old, he read a book on investing. It explained how the world's richest investor, Warren Buffett, chooses companies to invest in. He has read these books and he's gained so much knowledge on how to invest and stuff, and now he wants to give it to you guys. And then he speaks a little bit on his journey, which we don't need to cover because you can have a look at that. The natural laws of trading that nobody tells you. You must follow a consistent set of actions if you want consistent results. I've been saying this. Stick to your strategy and don't strategy hop. I think I've even got a video on this. I used to be that person that would have a winning strategy, but then I'd go and watch someone else's videos on YouTube. And I've even invested into 3 courses. They all trade completely different. And I'm thinking I'm going to put all their strategies together and make 10 times more money. That is not realistic. Am I right? Don't do that. Don't be like me. Stick to your edge, your strategy, and nail on it. Literally get your consistency within that strategy, and you will. In here it says, and this is actually so funny because I went through this, and I know you guys that are watching this, you're here because you're trying to better yourself, right? Maybe you've done this too. It's saying that obviously having a consistent set of actions and consistent results is easier said than done. When you encounter a losing streak, these are things that you might do. Let me remove my stop loss so I don't get stopped out. Let me double down so I can recoup my losses quickly. I defo did that. I defo did that. Who don't chase the money they've lost? Everyone's done that. And if you say you haven't done that, you're lying. This strategy is not working anymore. Let me find something else. The strategy hoppers. And if you want to become a consistent trader, you've got to stick to your actions, is what he's saying here. Every trader must have an edge. Without an edge, you're just going to be a losing trader. Your trading strategy can have an edge in the markets, but without proper risk management, you'll still blow up your trading account. Just remember, to weigh in how much % you're willing to lose. And obviously on a personal and a prop firm, this is going to be very different. But if you're with a prop firm, look at your daily drawdown and make sure you're not with one trade using your whole daily drawdown. Be smart with it. Make sure when you're placing a trade that your reward is greater than your risk. Why am I seeing people doing 1-1s? Sorry, what? I trade nothing but a 1-3 plus because it doesn't make sense. Why am I risking the same amount as I'm trying to reward myself with? He says, no need to burst your bubble. You need money to make money in this business. And it's true, you can't, you can use an offshore broker and put £10 in and slowly compound it, but if you want to actually like make money, your best bet is, you know, making sure you have a consistent performance with your trades. Don't stay on demo for too long, and then get yourself on a prop firm, get yourself like a 10k account. If you can sustain your 10k account, then obviously like grow your compounding, level up, get a 50k account, get a 100k account. If you're trading on your personal, make sure that you're starting with at least, I'd say 3k. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I've done the whole putting 250 in because it's the minimum that IG trading allows you to do. Put 3k in, and if you can scale it up to £5,000, you can compound that within a year, 100%. Oh, I love this one. It says, this is the secret to making daily profits. The frequency of your trades. Yes, you read me right. If you want to make money every single day, you need to trade frequently so the law of large numbers can work in your favor within a short frame of time. Basically, in other words, work smart. Make your money work for you. And that's what we all want at the end of the day, isn't it? Trading is a get rich slow scheme. Like, some people think that they're going to get rich quick with trading. That's just not how it is. Like, it's not realistic. So many people message me and they're like, I need to make money. Like, oh yeah, like, do you want to teach me how to trade? Why do you think I'm going to teach you for free because I know you? Or because we're related? Like, I've put 4 years into learning, into reading, into buying courses, into sitting there studying, into live market conditions. For what? For me to teach you. And more time, when you get gifted something for free, you're not going to take it serious. If you invest your own money in something, you just sit there and you're like, I've invested my money into this, like, I'm going to do this. Stop thinking you're going to get rich overnight. I've been there, done that. Like, it's a get rich slow scheme. Like, I'm 4 years in and I haven't made a meal from trading yet. And that's just me being realistic. And if you want to follow these Lambo guys that are telling you they're going to flip £1 to £1 million in a year, like, if you're going to watch them guys, like, come off my channel. It's not realistic. And if you're chasing the money in these markets and you're trying to get rich, you're equally going to take losses and get poor as quick as you can get rich. So he says, so my suggestion is to risk small, add more funds regularly, and compound your way to riches. Yes, it takes time, but the risk of ruin is dramatically reduced. And then what I love about this book is, I love a book that gives a summary of the chapter at the end of the chapter, because it's just given like small bullet points of a whole paragraph that's been spoken about, which is really nice. So we've got some summary here. If you want to be a consistent trader, you must be consistent in your actions. Yeah. Always take care of your downside. The best trading strategy is useless if you don't contain your losses. And then he goes on to speak about what price action is, which I'm not really going to cover because I feel like we covered that in part 1. So let me skip a little. And then he speaks about the truth about support and resistance, which is really interesting. And also he gives like a lot of, he shows us examples, which is really nice. He's telling you where there's potential buying pressure, like the areas of support. Don't know if you guys can see this, I can't see the camera. But there's just so much like detail in this. And obviously in here I've wrote as well, like, we know that support is always the floor, resistance is always the ceiling. And that's how you should look at it in trading. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this, I hope you can, but we have, you know, we have an uptrend. We have price breaking through, bouncing off, but it's sustained above our previous resistance, now support. It then bounced off of our support zone, which has given us now a strong support zone, meaning we will continue to the upside. And this is just telling you that this is where you would get in once we have a retest on that support zone. And then he shows different type of candlesticks, which is really nice. If you're not too into candlesticks, he's showing you like bearish and bullish patterns, telling you what each candlestick means. And then he's basically saying this is going to most likely be a trend reversal. This is an evening star. He's just telling you like what type of candlesticks there are. This is a summary of the candlestick page. Candlestick patterns give you an idea of who's currently in control of the markets. These are 3 types of candlestick patterns: reversal, indecision, and continuation. And there's more in here, but we're going to skip. If you would like a more in-depth analysis on this book, I actually have like a book stand where I can open each page and actually read in parts these books. Maybe do like a 20-minute session let me know, because I actually would like to do that. I'm so funny, look. I love angel numbers, and in here I see 11.11% and I had to highlight it. I'm hilarious. But in here it's also teaching you about capital gain and losses percents, which is good. It's teaching you about different types of indicators that you can use. It's just giving you like some secret formulas that you wouldn't just find online or find people speaking about. It's telling you, like, obviously here, when I used to use moving average, the moving average is like a magnet bit. The only thing about indicators is they lag a lot, so that's why I stopped using them. He gives like a lot of trading examples, and he also teaches you about like what markets are volatile. Like, we know like GJ is a very volatile market. Most yen pairs are quite volatile, to be fair. We know that GU is more volatile than EU. EU is quite slow, but it's also the most traded pair across Forex pairs. Like things that's happening within GBP USD that are like repetitive things. What like key areas for GU? They don't just talk about currency, they speak about the S&P 500, Bitcoin, gold. At the end it says, you are always a student of the markets. And remember that, like, you are just a retail trader. Unless you are flipping hundreds of millions in that market, like, you can't move or control the markets. But yeah, this is him. It's really sweet. And then he just like says a few things about himself, which is really cute. And I think he speaks about how he got out of debt and stuff, and he shows some like receipts of that, which is really nice. Like, he just seems like a really nice person. And there's also like a link with resources that you get at the end of this book to go and get some more information for free after you've purchased the book, which is really nice. But yeah, guys, if you like this type of video, like I can read, I've got Mark Douglas's books, and I'm about to get the Zen Trader as well. I can do more mini reviews on them, and if you would like me to elaborate, like drop a comment below and like this video so I know that you like this type of content. And I can for sure like have a full-on like chapter study where we go through and not read the whole book, but I could do like parts and chapters where maybe like every Tuesday I release a video and we do like a 4-part series. So every month we do one study of a book, and we do like a 20-minute study session. And I could do 1 or 2 chapters of just the things that I've highlighted, just to give you, like, if you don't want to buy the book and you're not someone that reads, like, I'm happy to help you guys. Like, I'm here to spread knowledge. I'm here to help you guys. And I hope you understand that. That's why I don't just make my videos about trading. I might make them about who I am as a person. Like, I'm very spiritual. I'm very into self. I'm very into mindfulness because it's helped me. And I want to help you guys. And I hope you guys understand that. To end the video, we're going to say an affirmation, of course. An affirmation of the day is going to be, I am in alignment with myself, which brings me the best quality setups when I take trades. And I hope you guys have a blessed week ahead. I hope you guys stay hydrated, stay motivated, stay positive. And if you made it to the end of the video, drop a comment, make a post, tag me so I know you've watched this so I can repost it and I can, you know, chat to you on the DMs. My DMs are open. If I know that you're watching my content and you're engaging and you like what you're watching, I will reply to you because I appreciate you for coming through this journey with me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace and take care.